So today we're gonna be manual swapping the 240. This is gonna be kind of one of those filler episodes. I'm still waiting for parts. The good old classic story. I'm still waiting for parts to show up. Main thing is that I got the email from Wiring Specialties. They're saying that the engine harness for the 2J to S13 should be ready in about, they told me 3 to 5 weeks. That's what they're hoping for. And then after that, they'll be ready to ship it out. So that's like the main thing that we need before we can actually go ahead and fire the 240 or fire the 2J for the first time up. So you guys can see, another thing that I'm gonna try to figure out meanwhile is the radiator setup. I really don't want to cut the core support like I told you guys, but I don't know, it's not looking promising with Chase Base. They've been out of stock since last year, and their tucked radiator says it was supposed to be in stock in February, and we're already mid-February. So honestly guys, I don't know if they're gonna keep pushing it back. I might just say fuck it and just cut the core support. It's gonna hurt my soul because I actually took my time to kind of prep it and paint it. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's pretty good for a 240. Anyways, we'll figure that out once the time comes, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this manual swap. Got the clutch master right here, got the clutch pedal as well. Kind of should have drilled out the holes before, but it's all good. We'll go ahead and drill them out right now. Should be just a hole enough, big enough to fit this through the firewall, and then for the studs, they're gonna connect right here. Basically that. Got the guide. I'll put some clips, but basically drilled it out. We got the clutch pedal installed. And as you guys can see, we're definitely gonna have to cut it because it's kind of touching the brake pedal. That's kind of dangerous. So ideally you would want to find a manual brake pedal since it's basically the same size as the clutch pedal. But I think I might be able to get away with just cutting the brake pedal the same size as the clutch pedal and then just getting a cover, and we should be good. But yeah, everything is pretty much ready, guys. I'm pretty excited. Let me see. My brother gave me this little weighted shifter, so it's pretty sick. It feels solid, bro. Dude, this R154, I know people like to talk shit about them, but they feel super notchy and whatnot. But dude, this transmission feels buttery, bro. I don't know about y'all. I mean, I had a W58 on my old 240 with the 1J swap. That one felt a little bit more notchy. This R154 feels buttery, bro. And it has no fluid too. Look, dude, probably with my pinky. Look at that, bro. Buttery smooth, bro. That's a good training right there. Also, guys, this was underneath where the clutch pedal bracket was supposed to mount. This is control assembly 12 volts. I'm not really sure if it's needed still because it was where the clutch pedal bracket's supposed to go. If you guys have any idea what this is or if I'm even supposed to run it, if I'm not mistaken, from what I saw online, it said that it's something so that your key could be able to be so you could remove your key from the ignition. But I don't even have that. I have a push to start. So if you guys think that I could get away with just removing this completely and leaving it unplugged, let me know in the comments. Or I forgot to mention, before you guys go crazy in the comments telling me what the fuck, the 240 was automatic the whole time. Yes, it was. So when I bought the 240, it still had the KA. It was automatic, but I honestly didn't see no point in buying a manual swap and manual swapping it if we were gonna go with a 2J from the get-go. So I was like, you know what, let's just ditch that. And that's why I started making everything else. That's why I started working on everything else, focused on the body kit and stuff like that, wheels and whatnot. So yeah, I kind of left the manual spot for the last. So I already ordered the clutch line, and I already got a brand new slave. It's hella funny too. I was looking earlier, I found one right here. I said, bro, there's a slave right here. And it's new. It's just been sitting out here, bro. This is my brother's one from his R154. But like I said, I already have a new one. I'm not even gonna run that, but it's pretty cool. And then the last piece that I'm waiting for is the clutch fork. I'll show you guys once that piece comes in, but slowly getting there, guys. I mean, it's a project. I know a lot of you guys are tired of probably just seeing the slow progress, but I mean, that's how it goes with project cars, guys.
1 week later.
All right, guys, my bad. I'm not really exactly sure where I left off last time, but just got some stuff in the mail. Got the clutch slave, got the clutch fork, and we already got the brand new Chase base clutch line for the R154. I'm about to just start mocking everything up. I was missing this piece. Pretty sure we could be able to bleed the clutch and see what give us an idea what the clutch pedal is gonna feel like. So I'm running the stage 3 drift motion clutch. I think it's rated for around like 500 to 600 torque. I really hope that it's something I can daily, that it shouldn't be too much or too crazy on the street. But let's find out right now. I already got the clutch line in. Let it just put some fluid. But first things first, we got to put this on real quick. So let's throw this on.
75 years later.
All right guys, so I was messing around with the clutch fork and for some reason it wasn't fitting. I ended up taking it out from the transmission, this little C-clip that holds onto it. And when I took it out, I noticed that it didn't even fit out the car. So imagine inside the car, inside the transmission. So I did some research and I guess I ended up getting one from a V160 or something like that. I'm not sure honestly, but you guys could see the difference. I had to order one online. This one's way skinnier, this one's way thicker. So it actually might be from a V160, who knows? It's kind of similar at the top as well. That part number. This is hella funny because I was there just trying to hammer this little pin to fit and it wouldn't fit. You guys can see it's way thicker too. But oh well, we got a new one now, so we should be good to go. About to start bleeding the clutch, throw this on real quick. And yeah, let's see how this clutch feels. I got everything on. I'll show you guys real quick before I start bleeding it. It's got the brand new clutch fork with the retaining clip, with a brand new slave, and with a brand new Chase base clutch line. So yeah, let me hook up a little line and we're gonna do that little trick so we could bleed it by ourselves because currently alone right now, but we gotta get some work done because we're getting closer and closer to getting this car to turn on, so let's keep at it. I'm about to start adding some fluid and I'm about to show you guys a quick little mod. Most of you guys probably already know, but if you guys don't, pretty cool little tip on how to bleed your clutch by yourself. Here's the bleeder. All you have to do is make sure that the clutch fluid reservoir is full and then come down here and crack this one loose. As long as there's fluid in here, the air should be able to come out through the top. It's gonna suck in fluid, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll show you guys how it works right now. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I kept pumping and pumping until I gained pressure. It took me a little minute because the brand new slave, brand new line. There was no pressure in the system, so it took a little bit of pumping, but it's finally there. Dude, that feels soft, honestly. It feels pretty good, so it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. Like I said, if you guys just hopefully learned a little trick with the water bottle, trick, works pretty good, especially when you're by yourself. Works for brakes as well, so the more you know, the better. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to conclude it for the whole manual swap. It's pretty much going to be it for this video as well. Like I said, we're pretty much getting closer to starting the 240 up. I think the next thing that I'm going to tackle while we wait for the radiator is the whole power steering setup. So as some of you guys may know, the GTE VVTi one has a solenoid for the power steering. And if I'm not mistaken, you don't supply power to it, I believe your power steering won't work at all times. So did a little bit of research. We might have to run the USDM, like a IS300 2JZ power steering pump. That'll get rid of this whole little solenoid. And the Chase base power steering lines and the reservoir, that is up next too. But honestly guys, I'm trying to save a little bit of money. I think I've managed to find all of the fittings that I need separately, not from Chase Base, but it's the same thing. I found them on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I could do the same kit that they do. It costs like 550 bucks. Probably do it for like half of that. So that's probably next up. So we need, for the 3 main things that we need next up is a power steering setup, radiator setup, and then downpipe setup. Pretty much it. Like I said, I already have the wiring harness being made by Wiring Specialties, and we're going to be running it with the EMU Black. So we just got to wait for that to come in. So probably give it like another, at the very most, I'd say a month, because you know harnesses take a minute to be made, especially a custom made harness. Those take a little bit of time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What else? That's pretty much it. Keep you guys updated. Trying to be more consistent. I know I always say this every time, but it's just, I want to put out content that I feel like it's going to be worthy, or like I want to put out content that you guys are going to enjoy. And it's kind of hard to put out content when your car's not even running. So still, regardless, I'm going to try to pick up the camera more, go to some more meets, stuff like that. Fix my brother's Supra. That's another car we got to work on. He has the whole clutch issue on his car, so he has some more content coming up. But pretty much do it for this video. I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.